a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yusei Kikuchi gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now at the plate, here is Minnie Minoso. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Batter will be Nick Madrigal. And that misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Minoso leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Two balls and a strike. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
The payoff pitch. Hot shot down the line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 1 and the Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know, we talk a lot of teams that go from worst to first, but how about Lucas Giolito? He went from one of the worst pitchers in Major League Baseball to one of the best in a short amount of time. He has a no-hitter in his back pocket. Great fastball, straight changeup combination. His changeup is so good, he almost uses it like conventional pitchers use a curveball or a slider. Basically a 2-pitch guy. If he has that straight changeup, he can throw up a lot of zeros.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Minoso will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on J.P. Crawford. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball well outside.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still trail 1-0. Second inning set to go, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Kikuchi
Playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Soft liner towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Kyle Seeger right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Crawford backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 9, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Up next for Chicago, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Abreu at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2.
Lays off 2-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Minnie Minoso. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
0-1, here it comes.
Ball 1.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Ball 1 strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. White Sox able to add on thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Good Guys. Last half of the second set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ken Griffey Jr.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First delivery to him.
Hey.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he takes this one high, 1-1. G Lito has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping in now, Jay Buhner. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Whoa, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seeger.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. And now, Nick Madrigal, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
To the plate now, Frank Thomas. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Harold Baines, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 drilled on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to third. Seeger fields it cleanly. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Ready now for the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball hit on a rope to left. That had the distance, but it is a foul ball. Anderson at second. Abreu at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here's another 1-2. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
Now the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Madrigal has a play, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Tom Murphy. First offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Dylan Moore struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch he hit.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
In the air, down the line in left. Minoso is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mariners are down in order. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First delivery to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Next, it'll be Minnie Minoso. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Chris Flexen answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Frank Thomas. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
At the plate, Harold Baines. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. White Sox pick up just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The White Sox lead this one 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Crawford.
Ball, 10.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So the next to bat will be Edgar Martinez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Martinez takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Jay Buhner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They trail here 4-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Here's the first pitch.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Now the first pitch. Jose Abreu is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Edgar.
2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Now here's the first offering.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Pulled toward right center field. Griffey waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Middle of the night from T-Mobile Park. It's the White Sox 5 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. So now here is Kyle Lewis. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Nope.
And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts
Now
left and right. But what's really
baseman.
impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just
Seeger.
pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
To the plate now, Kyle Seeger. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Seeger, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. All even now, 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal gathers, but no chance to recover. Seeger is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Seeger stands at first with 1 out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Three and 1, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, catcher, Tom.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. On its way is pitch number 75. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
1-2.
Lined hard to center field. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now the first pitch. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 9.
Next, here is Minnie Minoso. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Next to stand in is Nick Madrigal. It was a base hit last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now it'll be Dylan Moore. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hey! There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Next up is J.P. Crawford. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And the pitch. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Martinez.
Next for Seattle, Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Crawford, base runner at first with 1 out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. There's 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. None left for Seattle. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Brendan Brennan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Brendan Brennan.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Frank Thomas. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now here's the first offering. Skied into very shallow right. Moore has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Harold Baines. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Brennan, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Now the 2-0. This pitch is popped up. Here to take it is Seeger, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That misses. 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Griffey Jr. is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder.
Now to the plate, Jay Buhner. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Kyle Lewis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fast.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Evan Marshall will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
So next to bat will be Kyle Seeger. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him, and he fouls this one off. Lewis is off at first with 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled off. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Casey Sadler is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu. Pitch on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Sadler playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 25th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Now Abreu connects deep to left. Looking up is Edgar, and it's gone as they add still another. And that's a special home run. Jose Abreu continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez.
The center fielder.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman.
Now to the plate, here is Yoan Moncada. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-1. Bouncer to the left side. Seeger has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball 2. I got the count.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Mariners nothing. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
He's set. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate, Tom Murphy. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Haniger stands at second with no outs. can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
Next to hit is Dylan Moore. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Aaron Fletcher enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Aaron Fletcher.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Minnie Minoso.
Number 9.
First delivery to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ready with the 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And now here is Nick Madrigal. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now here's the first offering. Rolled slowly to first. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So now to the plate, Frank Thomas, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In now, Harold Baines, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. To 1-2 now. From the stretch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. White Sox lead 1. They lead it 6-0. Garrett Crochet will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 45.
And now in the box, Edgar Martinez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Minoso is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Jay Buhner. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last chance for the Mariners. Count is even, 2-2 to Buhner.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's got it, and the White Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lucas Giolito earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Yusei Kikuchi couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the White Sox launched 3 home runs as they sank the Mariners 6-0. Also in Chi Sox news, shortstop Tim Anderson is reportedly being shopped around to other teams and could be on the move in the near future. It's possible the Yankees could be among the interested teams. Frank Tanana grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks as the Angels disposed of Houston 2-1. In other Astros news, left fielder Michael Brantley is reportedly being made available to other teams in the trade market. The Yankees are believed to be a potential fit. The Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the A's in Oakland 10-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Also out of Oakland, first baseman Matt Olson is being made available to other teams in the trade market, according to multiple sources. The Dodgers are rumored to be in the mix for his services. In more news from the boys in blue, second baseman Chris Taylor is said to be a potential trade chip, according to multiple sources. It's possible Oakland could be among the interested teams. The Blue Jays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-1. In other news from Toronto, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez is reportedly being shopped around to other teams and could be on the move in the near future. It's possible the Yankees could be among the interested teams. The Orioles took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-5. In other news from the Bronx, first baseman Tino Martinez is reportedly being made available to other teams in the trade market. A possible landing spot is believed to be with the Dodgers. The Tampa Bay Rays smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 9-8. In other Red Sox news, right fielder Hunter Renfroe could potentially get traded in the near future as he's currently being shopped around to other teams. Rumors say it's possible he could be headed to the Cubs in Wrigleyville. In more news from Tampa Bay, second baseman Joey Wendell is being made available to other teams in the trade market, according to multiple sources. The Athletics are believed to be one of the interested parties. The Twins hit 3 long balls as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-5. In other Twins news, center fielder Torrey Hunter is reportedly being shopped around to other teams and could be on the move in the near future. It's possible the Mets could be among the interested teams. The St. Louis Cardinals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they manhandled the Marlins 8-2. Also in news from St. Louis, center fielder Harrison Bader is said to be a potential trade chip, according to multiple sources. The Mets are thought to be a good fit. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 8-7. In other Phillies news, center fielder Shane Victorino could potentially get traded in the near future as he's currently being shopped around to other teams. It's possible the Mets could be among the interested teams. In other Metropolitan news, first baseman Keith Hernandez is being made available to other teams in the trade market, according to multiple sources. The Dodgers are rumored to be in the mix for his services. The Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 3-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. In other Braves news, center fielder number 25 is reportedly being shopped around to other teams and could be on the move in the near future. The Mets are thought to be a good fit. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 8-3. In other news from Milwaukee, left fielder Christian Yelich is reportedly being made available to other teams in the trade market. The Yankees are believed to be a potential fit. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 13 hits as a team as they ran over the Reds 10-3. In other news out of Cincinnati, left fielder Adam Dunn could potentially get traded in the near future as he's currently being shopped around to other teams. It's possible the Yankees could be among the interested teams. Also in Pirates news, catcher Jacob Stallings is being made available to other teams in the trade market, according to multiple sources. The Cardinals are among the teams that could be in the running. The Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 10-9. Austin Nola was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 8-1. In other news out of San Diego, right fielder Will Myers is reportedly being shopped around to other teams and could be on the move in the near future. It's possible the Cubs could be among the interested teams. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.